Hey guys, it is me, Paige. I wanted to jump on real fast and do a quick video on picking a sponsor. So, picking a sponsor in LuLaRoe is important because it's something that you do once. You don't pick a sponsor and then change your mind and go with somebody else. Once you pick a sponsor, they are your sponsor for your whole Lula life. So it's important to think about what things are important to you when picking a sponsor. So I made a list of 5 things that I thought would be helpful to consider before choosing a sponsor. Number 1, do you like this person? It might seem like a dumb question, but pick somebody that you like, somebody that you enjoy talking to or working with. Not that you'll necessarily be working closely with your sponsor. I mean, this is your business. You'll be doing your own parties and everything, but your sponsor is the person who is supposed to train you to be ready for when it's time for you to start doing parties and selling clothes. So you want to make sure it's somebody that you enjoy. Number 2, will you listen to them? Again, this is someone who's going to train you and give you advice. If you don't think you can take advice from that person, or you don't like the way they do things, or you're just going to disregard the things that they tell you, then maybe you don't want them as a sponsor. I think it's important to pick somebody that you respect and that when they give you advice, you're going to listen, or at least let it hold some water with you. Not something where you're gonna be like, okay, that's nice, but I'm just gonna do my own thing. That's fine, you can still do your own thing, but sometimes our experience with LuLaRoe does help us, and we might know a little more about the situation than you think. So, if it's someone you're going to listen to. Number 3, will they listen to you? You need a sponsor who's going to be there for you and going to be able to listen to you when you need it, whether it's just a time to vent and get something off your chest, or when you don't understand something, or you're having a really hard time, trying to figure one thing out. You need a sponsor who's going to listen to you and who's going to help you. So make sure that they are someone who is a good listener. Number 4, will they train you? There are lots of sponsors in LuLaRoe now. The company has really grown over the last several months, and so there are a lot of people who are sponsors. Ask them what they do for their team. I have a Facebook group for my team members who are in the queue, and I will do trainings for them. I'll post tips and tricks for them. I have a document full of things they can do while they're waiting in the queue, just to make sure that they are completely ready when it's time for them to onboard and to get their clothes and to start selling. So how are they going to train you? Are they going to train you? Some sponsors just don't realize that's their responsibility, or they might be very new too and not know what things to train on. And they can reach out to their sponsor, who can in turn teach them, and then they'll know the things they need to do. So ask the person you're considering signing up under what they do to train their team. Number 5. Will they be available to you? You need a sponsor who's going to be able to help you with different tasks in LuLaRoe. Like I said, training, teaching you how to use Audrey, LuLaRoe's point of sale system, helping you figure out how to run transactions there and how to get your bank account ready before you sign, not before you sign up, but how to get your bank account ready and verified and ready to go, the paperwork that you need to send in, the process to go through when you have a question or you need some extra help from the home office. You need a sponsor who will be available to help you with those things. Something to keep in mind though is that remember that sponsors are just people. We're just like you, we have our own lives and things going on that we're trying to keep a handle on. And so don't expect that you need a sponsor to be available to you 24/7 or whenever you ask a question. Remember to be respectful of their time as well. A lot of people already know that, but every once in a while, I'll hear from people really, really late at night or really, really early in the morning. And I am not going to respond after 11 o'clock at night. I'm not going to respond before, 8 o'clock in the morning, because that is the time where I am sleeping or getting ready for the day or getting my kids ready for the day. And so I'm not doing it because I am closed off and unavailable to my team. I'm doing it because those are my personal hours, my personal time. So while you do need a sponsor who's available to you, you also need to be reasonable and realistic with your expectations of what available means to you. I think if you have a sponsor who, gets back to you within a few hours of you asking a question, or even within 24 hours, depending on if it's a holiday or a weekend, then that's great. And also keep in mind that they have their own lives, and they might have sick kids, they might have family in from out of town, they might be working another full-time job where they just don't have the ability to get on their phone and answer questions whenever. But the most important thing, because sometimes things like that will happen, but you can also tell when someone's just being closed off to you, or ignoring you or not being available. So keep that in mind and use your judgment. Those were my 5 things. Just to recap really fast. 1, do you like them? 2, will you listen to them? 3, will they listen to you? 4, will they train you? And 5, will they be available to you? So those are just some things to keep in mind, to ask yourself when choosing a sponsor. And I also want to throw out there that if you've already chosen a sponsor and you're not happy with that, you know what? It's okay. Rock your business. Work hard. Your sponsor does not determine how successful you are in LuLaRoe. So while you can pick a sponsor, and pick someone who will be a great asset to you in your business, if you do not have that, that's okay. You don't need that to be successful. So remember that no matter who you pick as your sponsor, you determine your own successfulness. And as long as you are working hard and working this business like a business and listening to the trainings and just, it's key. Work this business like a business. This isn't a hobby. This is a business, and you can make money. So as long as you treat it like that, then you will be successful regardless of who your sponsor is. So that is all. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let me know if there's any specific videos that you guys want me to do, and I will do it for you. So thanks all. Bye.